from High Tech Legion CES 2015. We're here at the Corsair suite. We're going to just take a quick overview of what they have to offer. They have some old, they have some new. So let's go ahead and start with their cases. Of course, you should be familiar now with the 330R Titanium. The 330R Titanium is one of their premier mid-range cases. As you can see, it's got a nice titanium front, beautiful air intake in the front. Even with the beehive design up here, you're still going to get air take coming into this case. There are, when you remove the panel here, let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. You'll notice that there is a lot of room for your motherboard, a lot of room to work. You have a rear fan on the back. You also have two fans up in the front. They do have a 1200i power supply in here, which is a larger power supply than the normal. So as you can see, it can accommodate it, and it can go actually larger when we're going in the back. Because this is the Carbide Series Titanium Edition, you will notice that it has a sound attenuation blanket on both of the panels and up on the top in there. Going to the next one, we'll start looking at the Blackout Edition. This is the newer edition. Now, they announced the Titanium about a week or two ago, but now they are announcing the Black Edition. The Black Edition is a black edition. It's the same exact design as the original Titanium 330R. And as you can see, again, it does have the sound attenuation blanket. Going to the Carbide Series 100R. Now, this one right here, believe it or not, is only $49, and the one next to it is $59. What are the differences? Okay, the 100R, for those of you who are on a gaming budget and you need to spend maybe a little bit more on your components, but you still want a great case to put your system in, you would probably go with the 100R. If you want silence, they have the Silent Edition. What's the difference? We have a windowed panel on this one. On the other one, which is the Silent Edition, and of course this is only for $10 more, we have a silent attenuation blanket on it, which is on both panels and clearly up on the top. So if you want to come around, wave, and show them the inside of the case, you'll see that we have two expansion ports here for optical drive. You can accommodate a larger video card by the empty slot above the hard drive cage, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 slots for our hard drives. Now, of course, everyone, you know that we are at Corsair, so you're probably going to see a lot of Corsair coolers in a lot of these cases. Next, we're going to go ahead and show you a little demo that they have, and this is using the NVIDIA GTX 780. Basically, they're running FurMark, and what they've done is they've taken their HG10 N780, of course, which is their water cooling block that is right here, and I'm going to go ahead and take this panel off for you guys so you can see it. If you can get under there and just take, that's their you have a water cooling block, plus you have your fascia for your mount over here. You can use any type of cooler that you wish, but this is the actual HG10, which is the fascia, so you could mount a water cooling unit to your GPU. So if we look over here, what we're going to see is this one is the water-cooled one, the one to the left, and you'll see FurMark running. We've got a GPU temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. Let me put this case panel back on so we can get the proper airflow going through it again, so it might lower the temp actually a little bit. And then to the right of it, we have just a normally cooled GeForce GTX 780. And as you can see, we have a temperature of 83 degrees, which means that this card is going to start to throttle. There's no overclock on either card, and as you can see from GPU-Z, but with the difference of the cooling, now you have more of an option to where you're going to be able to overclock your card a little bit better before it starts throttling. This is stock, it's throttling. This is stock, it's not throttling. So now what do we have? We have increased overclocking headroom. Over here we do have something that you might be familiar with, and this is all of Corsair's AIOs. We have the H110i GT, which is one of the newer ones. You're going to notice with the H110i that the rad actually has an insert and it does say Corsair. They also have a new block on the front, and they're going to be able to, you're going to be able to change the little fascia plates on them to different colors. But other than that, here are their coolers. One of Corsair's newest additions to the power supply line, of course, is the HX 1200i. This is platinum rated, 80 plus platinum. As you can see, it is a little bit of a larger size. Of course, it's 1200 watts. It's got a Corsair fan embedded inside of it. This fan will go on and off based on your power load and power consumption. And this is one of their newest fully modular power supplies from Corsair. Over here we do have some DDR4 overclocking with the new Dominator RAM. As you can see, this is 3400 RAM. This is actually not out on the market yet. It will be coming out shortly, but they have changed the colors. If you're familiar with Dominator, with the Dominator Platinum line, it's usually platinum. But for this demo and for people who wish to have the different colors of the Dominator, they went ahead and they're going to start producing different colors. To the right, we have our familiar memory from Corsair, our DDR4 modules. Of course, you know they do make DDR3 modules. Up next would be their new Neutron series SSD with capacities of up to 960 gigabytes. Read speeds are 560 megabytes. Write speeds are 540 megabytes. IOPS, you're going to get up to 100K IOPS on this, and this is going to be in the area of about $500. It does have a Phison 3110 controller. Moving on over to the flash drives, and hopefully you can see this on the piano black. You'll notice we have the Voyager series of the flash drives. The new Voyager series, they went ahead and they redesigned the Voyager series to make it a little bit more heavy, but also, as you can see, it's metal around it. What's going to happen here is, I don't know how many of you break the tips off of your USB drives. Now, when I'm spending the money on a USB drive that's going to cost, for 512 to a terabyte of storage, I don't want that breaking off. So due to the construction, the new reconstruction of it, the new industrialized construction, you're going to get better stability, better durability out of these drives. About 4 or 5 months ago, Corsair introduced their gaming line, Corsair Gaming. As you can see, their new logo. Right here we have some of the familiar products. Now, they really haven't introduced anything new for CES, but we have the M65 RGB mouse. We have the familiar K70 keyboard, both of those. And if we come over, we have a demo of their new software that they integrate with their gaming line. And this software is will totally take control of your keyboard and give you different types of, actually, maybe I'll let somebody demo that in the future. But what the customization of the software does is it actually interacts with your software and gives you positive feedback up on your screen when you're playing. If we come on over, we can take a look at the different mechanical keyboards that they have. The K70, the K95, As you can see, they are all backlit. They do change to multiple colors. And of course, here are the 7D lines. As you all know, Corsair has been making some precision headsets, gaming headsets, for quite a long time now. And we do have here our H2100s. Very light, very flexible. You'll notice that it's not a leatherette earpiece. Some people like leather, some people don't. I kind of tend to prefer this because I sweat a little bit more, and when I'm wearing the leather, you know, I roughly have a drenched collar when I'm gaming. It is a flexible mouthpiece for your microphone. It goes up and down. And here we have the H1500. Now both of these are 7.1. The 1500 is USB. Now it's the same construction roughly as the 2100, but this is now USB, where the 2100 actually has the jacks for you to plug into. And here finally is a look at just about the entire gaming lineup. All right, everyone. That was the Corsair suite. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. And make sure you keep on watching. Stay thirsty, my friends. Bye-bye.